What's up, everybody? What's going on? Justin here. It's Sunday. Hope you're having a good 3rd of July. Hope you have a good 4th of July weekend. Tomorrow's the 4th of July, and it's also Monday Night Raw tomorrow. I apologize for the bright ass light, but it's the sun. I can't do anything about it unless I put up a curtain, and I don't feel like it. So here we go. This video is the year in wrestling 2014 part 2. I'm going to be talking about WWE pay-per-views, TNA Slammiversary, and some Ring of Honor. So here we go. Before I start talking about Extreme Rules 2014, I'm going to talk about what happened on the Raw after WrestleMania 30. What happened on it? A lot of stuff happened on it. That was very, very good and very entertaining. First off, we had, as I said, Hulk Hogan was the host of WrestleMania 30. I don't think he's on the Raw after WrestleMania, but he did return to the WWE in 2014. I believe he returned in March. I think in March of 2014, or maybe February. I'm not sure. Maybe January. I really don't remember, but I know Hogan did return in 2014. And of course, he was in TNA before that for, I think, 3 years or 2.5 years. TNA really screwed up. They put Hogan on TV way too much. He was a general manager, but he was on TV way too much. Hulk Hogan is an attraction. The guy is, his name is one of the biggest names in pro wrestling. He didn't need to be on TV every single week. TNA was stupid by doing that. Very stupid. Anyways, what else did we have? We had, on the Raw after WrestleMania 30, we had, I believe, Daniel Bryan kicked off the show with both world titles. I'm not sure, but I think he kicked off the show. And of course, he got a huge pop, ton of yes chants. Fans loved it that he won the titles at WrestleMania. Anyways, AJ Lee came out with Tamina. AJ Lee basically cut a promo, said, "Is there anybody... There's nobody back there that can beat me. I beat everybody. There's nobody else to beat." Stuff like that. And then she basically put out an open challenge without doing it. And then music hits and the fans go nuts. They pop like crazy. They mark out because when her music hit, everybody knew who it was. If you watched NXT, you knew who it was. It was Paige. Paige made her WWE main roster debut. She got a huge reaction. I love seeing her. It was fucking awesome. So Paige comes out, confronts AJ Lee, and basically Paige wants to challenge AJ Lee for a title match right then and there on Raw. AJ slaps Paige, knocks her down on her ass, and Paige is holding her face, selling it, and then of course, Paige gets up, fights AJ, and a match starts. It's official. It's for the Divas title. Paige wins the Divas Championship on her first match on Raw. On her first match on the main roster, Paige wins the Divas Championship. Hell of a debut for Paige. It was great to see her on Raw. I was a big fan of her when she's in NXT. I also followed her career before NXT. She appeared in Shimmer and a lot of other companies in Europe. So Paige wins the Divas title in her debut. That was fucking awesome. I loved it. Up next, we had a very cryptic, creepy promo from the Ultimate Warrior. He was the main attraction of the 2014 WWE Hall of Fame. Other members that got put in the 2014 Hall of Fame were Jake the Snake Roberts. His speech was damn good. Watch it back on the network. Scott Hall, he was put in the Hall of Fame. Hopefully his demons don't get in his way ever again. Hopefully he stays clean for the rest of his life, because Scott Hall just deserves to be clean, and he deserves to be back in the business as a trainer or something like that. Lita was also put in the Hall of Fame. And I believe also Rikishi might have been put in 2014. Maybe that was 2015. I don't know. So Lita, Jake the Snake Roberts, Scott Hall, and the Ultimate Warrior were all put in the WWE Hall of Fame in 2014. They all deserve to go in, no doubt about it. Warrior going in was pretty shocking, because for about 20 years, or 18 years, he bashed the WWE. Bashed them a lot in interviews, and bashed Vince McMahon, bashed the company, but whatever. It was good to see the Warrior back and get in the Hall of Fame, because I wasn't a fan of the guy as a wrestler or as a character. I was not a fan of his. Even though, right there, you see I was wrestling buddy. But I was a young kid, so I didn't ask for the Ultimate Warrior wrestling buddy. I just got it, and I was happy to get it. I didn't know I was going to get it, but I'm still happy to have it. Now that the guy's passed away, that wrestling buddy actually means more to me, having it. I'm glad I have it. Anyways, I was more of a Hulk Hogan fan and Hulkamaniac than Ultimate Warrior fan as a kid. Anyways, so Warrior got in. His speech was pretty good. And then he brought up how WWE should start an award and give out an award for all the backstage workers in the company that have worked for 30 years. He's talking about workers in TV production, in the WWE offices in Stanford. I believe he's talking about backstage workers that probably set up the ring and set up the lights and set up the entire stage for Raw and do all the hard work backstage to get the show on the air. That's what he was talking about. That's what kind of award he was talking about giving out to the backstage workers of the company that have busted their ass and basically have gotten no respect. I mean, a couple guys have been fired by the company. Brooklyn Brawler's been let go. And another guy that was, I believe his name was Mark Eaton. He was a timekeeper for years and years and years. He was also a referee in the 80s. For a short time, he was with the company over like 25 years. But they let him go. But then the next year they started the Connor the Crusher Award. But Warrior, I believe, was talking about the award should be given to backstage workers in the company. But whatever, I was okay with Connor the Crusher, the sick kid that died of cancer. I was okay with him getting the award. So Warrior cuts a cryptic, creepy, weird, odd promo, but that's nothing new. He's always done that in his career. Cut promos that really made no sense and that were crazy and really, really out there. So Warrior's promo, basically, he said, one day, at the end of it, he said, one day every man breathes his last breath. And then basically they go and pass away. So he said one day every man breathes his last breath, and that is what makes them immortal or something like that. I believe he's talking about his character, the Ultimate Warrior. And then he goes, what else did he say? Basically, his promo he cut was basically, he was like, I don't know if he knew he was going to die or what. I don't know. But it was weird. It was creepy. It was cryptic. It was odd. It was weird. And it was weird because that cryptic promo on Monday he cut, Then on Tuesday, the next day, he passed away of a massive heart attack. And I think the guy, it's pretty obvious Warrior did steroids, especially in the 80s. Probably into the 90s also, because in 1992 he was fired, or 91 or 92, when they brought him back in 92, he was actually fired because he failed he failed a drug test, and they found HGH in his system. That's human growth hormone. It's basically like a steroid. So they fired him in 92 for doing drugs. So in my opinion, it's really sad, but the Warrior probably passed away because of all the steroid abuse that the guy did. I mean, he was jacked. He looked freakish in the 80s and 90s. He was freakishly strong. I mean, his muscle was bigger than my head. It was insane. I'm sure I hope his family never sees this, but I'm sure he abused steroids. That's just my opinion, that he abused steroids. And that's probably why he died at 58 years old. He might have been 59, but I think he's 58. That's too young to die. I'm surprised Warrior didn't have a heart attack earlier, to be honest, than 58, because the guy definitely abused steroids. So that's sadly probably why he died young. His promo is weird. And when Warrior walked to the ring on that Raw after WrestleMania, when he walked to the ring, he looked beat up. His body looked beat up. He didn't look in great shape. Well, he was in good shape, but he was limping. He was like, he could barely walk to the ring, and he shook the ropes. He could barely shake the ropes. It was pretty sad. And then instead of wearing face paint, I don't know why he didn't want to put face paint on, but he put on a Warrior mask that they were selling. Like a cardboard, plastic Warrior mask. But whatever. So it was damn good to see the Warrior get in the Hall of Fame before he passed away. But then, Saturday he went in the Hall of Fame, and 3 days later he passed away. Very tragic. Very sad. It was just very sad and tragic news for the wrestling world to hear that. The guy was an icon. The guy had a great look. It was very sad for all wrestling fans to hear that the Ultimate Warrior passed away. I'm sure he was an inspiration to a lot of kids that grew up watching him. And I'm sure he was a lot of kids' favorite wrestler. So Paige wins the Divas title. Ultimate Warrior cuts a cryptic promo. And the Raw after WrestleMania 30 was pretty damn good. So now I'm going to talk about WWE Extreme Rules 2014. Which also, I believe... No, that was 2012. I think it was 2012 or 2013 where Brock Lesnar returned on Raw after WrestleMania and then took on John Cena at Extreme Rules. The pre-show, or I guess the pre-show on the WWE Network, the kickoff, was El Torito against Hornswoggle in a WeLC match. This was damn funny. It was damn entertaining. It was pretty fucking awesome to watch. And that little people commentators dressed up like JBL Cole, that was pretty damn funny. And they had little ladders for little people. They made little ladders up, little tables up. It was damn entertaining. WeLC was pretty damn good. It was pretty damn entertaining. El Torito could work. I believe he's a big star in Mexico before he came to WWE. And Hornswoggle, even though I don't like the guy, he's also a trained wrestler, so he could wrestle. So WLC was pretty damn good. El Torito defeated Hornswoggle in WLC. Heath Slater, Drew McIntyre, Jinder Mahal, 3MB. They got involved and they got taken out. It was a damn entertaining match. Also, Diego and Fernando Los Matadors also got involved, and they made the match more entertaining. All those 5 guys made the match entertaining. So now I'm going to talk about the main events. One of them was a steel cage match. Bray Wyatt with Luke Harper and Eric Rowan defeated John Cena by escaping the steel cage. I believe Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, they did interfere and help Bray Wyatt, but who cares? He still defeated John Cena. In Paige's first pay-per-view Divas title defense, Paige defeated Tamina Snuka by submission. And the main event was an Extreme Rules match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Daniel Bryan defeated Kane to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. This match was pretty good. They could have done more with Daniel Bryan versus Kane because their former team held no members. Former tag partners, former tag team champions together. They could have feuded 1 or 2 more months, but sadly Daniel Bryan got injured. I think he got injured right after Extreme Rules, I believe. I'm not sure if he got injured and got a concussion or a neck injury. I think it happened on a European tour. I'm not sure though. Anyways, Daniel Bryan defeated Kane. They actually lit a table on fire, and there was a flaming table outside the ring, and Kane fell off the apron and didn't even go through the flaming table. It's like his feet landed on the top of the flames. Basically, his feet landed on it first, or he missed the entire table and it broke, or part of his body touched it, but I believe his feet broke the table, and then he fell backwards. He missed the table, didn't even go through it really. So it was pretty lame to light a table on fire and not have a guy go through it all the way. But times have changed. I'm sure they didn't want Kane to get burned. This was an ECW in 1999 or 2000 when the Dudleys were lighting tables on fire and power bombing Boz Mahoney through them, and Boz Mahoney actually enjoyed it and wanted to keep going through flaming tables. I'm sure Kane didn't want to, so that's why he probably missed the table. Anyways, Extreme Rules was a pretty good pay-per-view. Extreme Rules 2014. Now I'm going to talk about Payback. WWE Payback 2014. Where we saw, I believe, might have been Evolution against, or maybe it was Evolution against The Shield. The main event was Evolution against The Shield in a no-holds-barred match, 6-man tag. It was pretty fucking awesome. I remember that match, and it was pretty damn entertaining. And for the main event, there was no WWE World Heavyweight Championship match, sadly, because Daniel Bryan was injured, and he did not defend the title at Payback 2014. In the kickoff show match, we had El Torito defeat Hornswoggle again in a mask versus hair match. Hornswoggle had long hair at the time because he's in 3MB, and that group was shit. Good talent in it, but 3MB as a group was not entertaining, and they were absolute garbage. But Hornswoggle had long hair because he's in 3MB, so he gets his head shaved. That's pretty funny. I enjoyed seeing that. Other matches, again, John Cena this time with Jimmy and Jey Uso, because they were watching his back, defeated Bray Wyatt in a last man standing match. So Cena is 2-1 so far against Bray Wyatt in 2014. That was Payback. The main event of Evolution versus The Shield was damn good. Now I'm going to talk about Money in the Bank 2014. The kickoff match was, I believe this was on the kickoff. Maybe I'm wrong. It could have been on the pay-per-view. The Usos took on the Wyatt family for the tag team titles. The Usos were defending, and they defeated Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. This tag title match, I remember it, and it was damn good. It was really good. I really wanted the Wyatt family to win the tag titles, but sadly they did not. Up next, the main event was still, or one of the main events was a Money in the Bank ladder match for a WWE World Heavyweight Championship contract. Seth Rollins defeated Kofi Kingston, Dolph Ziggler, Dean Ambrose, Rob Van Dam, Jack Swagger. Seth Rollins defeated them all. It was great. I was very happy with Seth Rollins winning Money in the Bank in 2014 because I wanted him to win. If it wasn't going to be Rollins, I wanted Ambrose to win or Dolph Ziggler to win. And that was stupid. In a singles match, Layla defeated Summer Rae, and Fandango was a special referee because Fandango was in a love triangle with Summer and Layla. Now the other main event, a ladder match for the vacated WWE World Heavyweight Championship. John Cena defeated Kane, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, Alberto Del Rio, Sheamus, Bray Wyatt, and Cesaro. So John Cena wins the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. The guy becomes like probably a 13, 14-time world champion. I was not happy about John Cena winning, but whatever. I wanted Bray Wyatt to win the title, or I don't know, Bray Wyatt or Kane or Cesaro. That's who I wanted. But John Cena wins the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Now I'm going to talk about Battleground. Battleground 2014. The pre-show or kickoff match was Adam Rose with Layla and Summer Rae for some reason. I don't know why they were with them. Adam Rose defeated Fandango. For the Divas Championship, AJ Lee, the champion, defeated Paige. In the main events, one of them, we had a 19-man Battle Royal. For the vacated Intercontinental Championship, The Miz won the Battle Royal. Sadly, The Miz won, defeating and last eliminating Dolph Ziggler to win the Intercontinental title. Miz is like a 4 or 5-time Intercontinental Champion. That is pretty insane. And Miz is also a former WWE Champion. He's also a former WrestleMania main eventer. He's also a tag champion. Miz is, sadly, think about it. Think about the guy's career. The Miz is a future Hall of Famer because of what he's done. Sadly, he is. I mean, that's pretty damn surprising, but The Miz is a future Hall of Famer. The guy's done a lot in his career. The guy's done more than Dolph Ziggler, and Ziggler is 100 times better. Anyways, the main event was Fatal 4-Way for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. John Cena defeats Kane, Randy Orton, and Roman Reigns. So John Cena retains the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. That was Battleground 2014. Now I'm going to talk about TNA pay-per-view, Slammiversary 2014, which I believe is an okay show. But Bound for Glory 2014 was not good because it was held in Japan and it was not good. It was not very good. They didn't have many matches on it. Basically, they had like no TNA storylines. It was not good. It was like TNA guys against Japanese wrestlers. It was not good to have Bound for Glory in Japan because nobody cared about it. Nobody cared to watch it. Trust me. I was on Twitter when Bound for Glory 2014 happened and nobody was tweeting about it. Maybe a few were. few die-hard TNA fans. So at Slammiversary, we had a 6-man ladder match for the TNA X Division Championship. The champion, Sadada, I think that's his name. Sadada, the guy was trained by the Great Muta. He kind of looks like a younger version of the Great Muta. Sadada defeated Manic, T. Great Uno, Davey Richards, Eddie Edwards, Crazy Steve to retain the X Division title. Up next, a singles match to determine the first challenger for the TNA World Championship. Lashley defeated Samoa Joe. Another match to determine a challenger, a second challenger for the TNA World title. Austin Aries defeated Kenny King. In a tag team match, because I believe they were in Dallas, Texas, or Houston, one of those places, the Von Erichs. Kevin Von Erich's sons, Marshall Von Erich and Ross Von Erich, with their dad, Kevin Von Erich. It was good to see that Kevin Von Erich can pass on his second, third, they're like third or fourth generation wrestlers, are Kevin Von Erich's sons. So it's good to see his sons get a shot on pay-per-view. They were never signed by TNA. I don't know why. They've never been signed by NXT or WWE. I don't know why. They could be and they should be. So, in a tag team match, Kevin Von Erich's sons, the Von Erichs, defeated the Bromans by disqualification. And Kevin Von Erich got in the ring barefoot because he used to wrestle barefoot. He got in the ring, put on the claw, and that got a huge pop. That got a massive pop from the crowd in Texas. Singles match for the TNA Knockouts title. Angelina Love, the champion, defeated Velvet Sky. Or Angelina Love with Velvet Sky, my bad. Angelina Love with Velvet Sky defeated Gail Kim to retain the Knockouts title. In a Texas death match, EC3 with Rockstar Spud and Dixie Carter defeated Bully Ray. This match was damn entertaining. It was damn good. I believe Dixie did interfere. At one time during the match, she was put on a table by Bully Ray, and then she got off the table. And then I think in a later pay-per-view or on an Impact or maybe at Slammiversary, Dixie Carter came out dressed as a guy, had a fake beard on, had a wig, was dressed like a guy, and I believe screwed Bully Ray out of defeating EC3. But that match was damn good. EC3 defeats Bully Ray in a Texas death match. Mr. Anderson defeated James Storm in a match that meant nothing. In the three-way steel cage match for the TNA World title. Eric Young defending the TNA World Championship. Eric Young defeated Lashley and Austin Aries to retain the TNA World title. Slammiversary 12, I believe, is Slammiversary 12, was pretty good. It took place from Arlington, Texas. So that was Slammiversary. Now I'm going to talk about Ring of Honor and see if Ring of Honor had any more pay-per-views. I believe they did. They probably had Best in the World of 2014, unless I already talked about that. I'm not sure. Here we go with 2014 pay-per-views. So Ring of Honor had a lot of shows in 2014. Some were probably internet pay-per-views. I'll just talk about Super Card of Honor 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, or whatever it was. Super Card of Honor took place on April 4th, 2014. So here we go with Super Card of Honor. First match was Roderick Strong defeating Cedric Alexander. The Decade, Adam Adam Page and BJ Whitmore and Jimmy Jacobs, a decade, defeated Andrew Everett and Adrenaline Rush. R.D. Evans with Veda Scott defeated Silas Young by disqualification. Michael Bennett with Maria defeated Mark Briscoe in a no disqualification match. Red Dragon, the tag champs, I believe, for the three-way for the Ring of Honor tag team titles. The Red Dragon defeated Hanson and Ray Monroe and Forever Hooligans. 2 out of 3 falls match for the Ring of Honor World TV title. Jay Lethal defeated Tommaso Ciampa 2-0. And Tommaso Ciampa was a champion, I believe, so Jay Lethal won the TV title. Michael Elgin defeated Kevin Steen in a singles match for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship at War of the Worlds. Adam Cole, the Ring of Honor World Champion, Adam Cole defended against Jay Briscoe in a Ladder War 5. That was pretty damn good. So that was Super Card of Honor. Now, I'm going to talk about, let's see, that was in April, so I'm going to talk about Best in the World, which took place June 22nd, 2014, Best in the World 2014 pay-per-view. In a 6-man mayhem match for the Ring of Honor World TV title, ACH defeated Tamarius Thomas, Caprice Coleman, BJ Whitmore, Tanaka Wannabe, whatever the guy's name is, and Tommaso Ciampa. Singles match for the Ring of Honor World TV Champion Truth Martini was handcuffed to the ring post. Jay Lethal, the champion, defeated Matt Taven to retain the World TV title in a submission match. Cedric Alexander defeated Roderick Strong in a no disqualification tag team match. The Briscoes defeated Matt Hardy and Michael Bennett. Kevin Steen defeated Silas Young in a tag team match for the Ring of Honor tag team titles. Red Dragon defeated Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian. In a singles match for the Ring of Honor World title, Michael Elgin defeated Adam Cole to win the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship. So that is Best in the World 2014. I talked about WWE. I talked about TNA Slammiversary. And I talked about some Ring of Honor. Hope you enjoyed the Year in Wrestling 2014 Part 2. Follow me on Twitter at TNA WWE Guy. Also at NXT WWE Guy. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd really appreciate it if you did that. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you enjoy my tweets on Twitter, or if you watch any of my other videos and you enjoyed them. Then subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends that are big wrestling fans to subscribe to my channel also. Bye for now, everybody. Have a great 3rd and 4th of July 2016. Happy birthday, America. Have a great 3rd and 4th.